Hello, friends. Picked up a Traeger Pro 22 pellet smoker on Black Friday. Paid $4.50 for it on sale, and these come pretty highly recommended. I compared it to Pit Boss and a variety of other pellet smokers, and decided to go with Traeger. You can see comes packaged with all of the contents, easily accessible. Nice little toolkit there. Um, you've got the burner there that's where the pellets go. It has a little bit of oil in there, so it was well lubed coming to my house and in the box. Really good powder coat. Here's all the components all spread out on the table here, ready to get started. And I really like how they label everything, very easy to know what to use. Instruction manual, very simple, just a few pages in length. Really, you're putting the legs on, and it's there's not much at all. The handles and such. The tool packet I liked on the back that they actually had the what's on the other side, so it's easy to grab what you need for each step. As I assembled this, I found that everything was really well engineered. So all the holes lined up well, and there were no cross-threaded issues getting started right out the gate. Everything just went together very easily. Upside down, you can see the legs here are marked. Makes it really simple to put a leg in, match the colored sticker and number up, and put it in. Very, very simple. In fact, if I had to say anything, the most difficult part about the legs was just lining up the holes. That wasn't difficult at all. It's just takes a little bit of time and patience to line up, but very easy. After that first leg, I wised up and got my cordless ratchet out just to speed the process up. All of the bolts had a washer on both sides and a lock nut, and then finished off with a nut. Two side braces, one for each side, four bolts to install it. Very, very simple. Two bolts to install the chimney, and then you had the chimney top, which just screwed in really easily. You know you're getting close to the finish line when it's time to peel off the protective tape. And here is the grease bucket. I'm going to grab me some grease bucket trays off of Amazon. They're very inexpensive. Inside, you can see there's the chute to the grease bucket. The heat baffle goes in very easily. And drip tray as well. These are very important in and out items, as you got to clean this on the regular. It recommends about every 20 hours. You can see these grates. Everything just goes in really smoothly, very well engineered. At this point, it's fully assembled. Just go over a few of the items. There's the control panel. On the back of the unit is where you can change out your wood chips. This unit doesn't come with a wireless thermometer, but it does have this corded one. Just goes through the unit and plugs right into the side there. And my final thoughts on this unboxing. I like it. I haven't used it, but I like the engineering. It went together really easily. It wasn't difficult at all to put together. Goes together really easily. Tight tolerances. You know, there's no gap in between the lid and the grill itself. You know, the switches are all tight, nothing loose about them. You know, the wheels, while they're a dense plastic, they do have a little bit of a rubbery feel, which I like. Nothing about this feels like it's going to fall apart easily. It's a good powder coat, so I think it's going to resist rust really nicely. You know, we'll see how it works once we fire this sucker up, but my first impressions are very solid. Really excited to give it a shot.